them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. Oh, you be with them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. Oh, you be with them steppers.
Welcome to the Certified Steppaz Podcast. I'm your host, Smooth. My co-host, KP.
What's good? What's good? Look who is back.
Yo. I know y'all miss me, especially the women.
I told all of them you was chasing them. Yeah. I don't give a damn what you told me as to why you couldn't come. I let them know that man out there hoeing. I need that to be the narrative because you gonna stop sliding by like this good ass quiet nigga.
Hell no.
Hey, but episode 26, man. We back on some bullshit, huh? We got conversation around black women or foreign women. You know what I'm saying? Who we prefer, not we, but who men in general prefer, and the why behind it. I think it's gonna be a dope ass conversation. So
since you bring that up, would you date outside your race?
Right now, nah. Like where I'm at now, Have I done it before? Well, nah. I never had a girlfriend that was outside. Yeah, I lie. My ex-wife was. She wasn't white.
Every girl you dated was outside your race.
You a damn lie. She wasn't white though, but she was foreign. You know, she was Venezuelan and Trinidad. So technically, it was a foreign woman. So yeah, I have. But it's like it's like what I found going through that and dealing with white women too. You know, call it plainly what it is like. You always explaining the culture, son. Yeah. Like it's like for me, my experience it was like they get to look from the window, right? So they see the fun, they see all the other shit, and it's attractive. However, it's hard explaining the shortcomings of being black to somebody who ain't black. So I'm only at that opinion now because I've went through it, right? Yeah. I've experienced the other side, and I'm like, I'm getting tired of explaining black culture and why we this way and why we call it ghetto and why you think that's okay to just blatantly say that shit to me and all that shit and why it's offensive when it's really just some black shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Me, I'm opposite. Me, I don't care if you black, white, Chinese.
You dating whatever, huh?
Whatever. If I find you attractive, I'm dating you.
Yeah. So in terms of let's say you with a white woman or a Chinese woman, would you feel obligated then to make sure that they understand the culture in a way that is actually pushing us forward, or is like I'm only gonna fuck with you if I feel like you understand us? I don't feel like I have the responsibility to put you on.
No, I feel like I put on.
Yeah,
show our ways, our culture.
Because I need you bringing her to the barbecue.
Yeah.
To a Juneteenth barbecue. Yeah. You bringing a white woman to a Juneteenth barbecue. You pulling up with a white woman?
If that's my girl.
That's your girl, yeah. You pulling up?
Yeah.
Smooth. All right. I need to see that.
I'd probably be nervous in the motherfucker.
Yeah, because I said specifically Juneteenth here. That's one where niggas gonna be like, oh, for real? You gonna pick today, nigga? You picking today?
I promise you gonna be like, you hear a pin drop when you walk in.
Like, this nigga here. Nigga pulled up at any other barbecue in Houston, but he gonna pull up on Juneteenth. Yeah. So, I feel you and I respect it. And I'm not saying that, like for me, I do believe love is love, right? And, man, if that bug hit me or whatever, and I tend to find something attractive in that way. Honestly, it's just like I can look at it and be like, that's a beautiful woman. But like for me, it's like at the point I'm at, it's like, she probably ain't gonna get it though. And that's where it stops for me. Like, and I guess on your end, it's like, you explore all that shit. Yeah, I've already determined.
I can say that, but I've never really been in no relationship with no.
So you never had no form. So do you think your answer is stemming from some kind of itch or some kind of like, some shit that you always wanted to experience, or you like, yeah, I'll do it because I never had it, or that's just always been your stance?
Just always been my stance.
Because I'm about to say, yeah, I was where you was at because I wanted to try the shit. And now after I tried it, I was like, let me go home. Yeah. Let me go home. Hey, but listen, let me ask you something. Just along the lines of where we're at. So in terms of like, and this, you can make this a woman thing or a black woman thing, but I just think a woman thing in general, right? Let's just think about, like, let's say, so I'm gonna give you a situation. There's a girl likes a man, right? for whatever reasons they kicking it, but they haven't established a relationship, right?
Yeah.
The situation is what the situation is. Boom, okay. Because girl A is like, yo, I really fuck with dude. I'm finna give it everything I got and I'm finna just go hard. And in the midst of going hard like that, homie on some, yo, chill. I like my me time. That ain't us. You know I fuck with you. It's all some runaround shit.
Yeah.
What I'm getting at is like I know you've had those experiences. I know I've experienced them too. Is there ever a situation where a woman can go extra hard and be doing too much to where you be like, all right, shorty, now you fanned out. Now you doing too much. Now you unattractive. Do you ever think that, or do you think that all them gestures, the more you do, the more I'ma fuck with you type of thing? What's your thought process on that?
Man, with that, I just feel like if she doing all that and the nigga don't want to be with her, or if she doing all that and they not in a relationship yet, he don't really want to be with her. That's how I feel like.
And I don't think you could see it's different. I agree with you. It's different because like when I think about those type of women, it's like they almost think that they could be the nigga. Cause you know how niggas low key can low key buy his way into some love or some sex or some shit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Nigga can low key do that.
Yeah, women nah.
You can't, but then they try to play that role like but they do it in a way to, you know, I'ma plan the dates. I'ma pull up on you with dinner and I'ma do all this shit, right? And it's like, shorty, that's cool and all, but
niggas don't care.
Niggas ain't really tripping on none of that shit. Like at the end of the day, like, can I fuck with you? Yeah. Like, I tell all my female partners, like, listen, you being able to cook is great. You know what I'm saying? You being able to, like, you know, be one of the sexiest chicks he ever messed with is dope too. You being able to just like do shit for him that's monetary value or buy him, that's cool. But at the end of the day, if homie ain't looking at you like, that's my fucking dog. Yeah. I fuck with her. If he ain't got that feeling about you, you gonna hold this. Oh, it's gonna be temporary.
Oh yeah, she can do whatever she want. It's all about how you feel about her.
That's it. and what really is crazy to me is like, you ever had them women who like try to force feed you them feelings? Like obviously I'm showing you this where I'm at, nigga. Like, what's wrong with you? Why you ain't matching my energy? Yeah. And then as soon as, you know, like they get tired of it, it's fuck you. But then when you put the shoe on the other foot, right? Think about all the niggas you know that's going hard, right? And chicks just accept that shit, but keep them in that same little category for however long they want to do it. Yeah. But that shit cool. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying, so I tell women all the time, man, take all that shit that y'all did about putting yourself on an equal playing field with us. Yeah. This is what men deal with. Like, nigga, we go take the good with the bad. Don't complain now. Yeah. It's my point.
Since you say that, do you feel like a black woman's attitude is the reason they have problems with relationship?
Yep. Fucking right. Sometimes I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Yeah, and I've experienced it, bro. I'm not running from this shit. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like I honestly think that because a lot of times with black women, the shit that they be calling problems don't really be problems. It be shit you annoyed about. Yeah. Like, but you turn some shit that you annoyed about into a whole motherfucking fuck you, nigga. You a piece of shit. Yeah. I bet. Like, anytime you talk to me in that kind of way, I'm done with you. But I think it goes beyond that though. Yeah. I think that like when I think about black women, right, and how they like, I feel like they on edge a lot. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I even tell my black homegirls like, oh, shorty, I'm your partner, calm down. Yeah. I'm like, relax. I understand we triggered some shit on this conversation, but it don't take all that. And we just friends, you know, like, but like women are emotional and they passionate. However, I think that a lot of that shit is rooted from them having to always be climbing up. So I'm not gonna throw salt and just hide my hands and feel like we don't factor in some of that shit. We do. Like, not just like men in terms of relationships, how hard they gotta work in terms of getting jobs, you know, us knowing we not ready for them, but then putting babies in them and then leaving with all the stress. So I get that we have those issues, right, that we instilled in some of these black women. But at the same time, like, we all as adults have to understand that these mistakes are also your mistakes. Yeah. And you can't be fucking projecting your goddamn insecurities off on me just because I done triggered you and now you feel away. Because if you're doing that shit and you ain't got a healthy solution on how we moving forward, and it's always this bitch nigga shit and all that shit, I'm off you quick.
So when you was in a relationship, like with the chick that she had attitude, that caused problems in your relationship?
What? So the shit that was crazy to me is like, you say like, you know, you want a situation where you're gonna compromise and, you know, you want to be ideal about how we moving forward and I want your voice to be heard and, you know, boom, 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 right? But when a man start doing that, right, to modern women, you know, as they use this term now, right? Because we talking in today's terms, right? So when men start doing that with women of today, it's like, nigga, you ain't running shit. Nah, boom, boom, boom. But it don't even be about that. It's about the leadership. Somebody got to lead a relationship, right? And with my last situation, like, cool, she be like, I want to hear you out. All right, that's cute. Nah, we ain't doing that shit. And half the time, I'm like, yo, you got me fucked up.
She said she sounded like she used to beat on you too.
In full transparency, just like most niggas probably caught a jab or two, dog. But you know, we push buttons to get that. You know, I also think that's a part of the reason too. Like shit, like black women are they quick to. Man, hey, how many times you been if that at a black woman?
I got slapped in the club one time.
They ain't in the club?
Like in the line, going in the club.
Yeah.
She slapped me. I forgot what it was for. I was drunk though. See, I was drunk, so it didn't really faze me. But if I'd have been sober, oh man.
You'd have lost it?
It might have been Chris Brown. I might have Chris Brown in there, man.
Hey, but listen, just to get back to the question though, like on your side though, like, what's your thoughts in terms of why behind, you know that attitude? Do you think that helps them? The reason why is because, real quick, let you go. Like we've said on previous episodes, we like a little aggression, right? So I don't want women to think it's contradictory. I think it's just ways to go about that aggression. But I do want to hear your.
From my experiences in my relationships, I never really had no like attitude.
With no women?
Yeah, no women to give me no attitude. If they gave me attitude, it was because I cheated on them or some shit like that.
Fucking up.
Yeah, I was fucking up.
But it was so you never had no headstrong woman that was just like boom and just try to be on some this what you doing, or try to tell you how to move or how to.
Oh no.
And
I ain't because I probably just leave them. You ain't about to
but trust me, I've learned. I get the fuck. I'm right with you. Like I'm not putting up with that. And you know what I think is crazy now, like that goes on a lot. And I want to get your thoughts on this. Like, man, and this is just my opinion, but like you can turn on social media, you can turn on TV, you can have conversations in your circles, wherever you at, like you see a bunch of women telling men how to be men all the time. And I just be looking at this shit like the fucking audacity. Like, because like what they don't know that they're doing is like they're trying to create this idea of a man that they think. And then when they start getting that nigga, you be like, oh, that nigga corny?
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like you can't figure us out. Like as men, we show you how to be men. And I also think that's a part of the problem with a lot of our women. Like I think our women think they got it in their head. You know, I raised my son. Whatever. I know how to raise a man, right? All that. So they think that they know us. They think they know who we are. But no, like that's why fatherhood is so fucking important. Like you need them. And I mean, I say fatherhood. I mean, like a lot of situations for us, the parent is not there. The father is not there. The real father, the biological father. But a child needs a father figure. Period. Especially a little boy, because it's like men can only raise men. In my opinion, like there's no way. Yeah, there's certain things nurturing that a woman can do that, you know, and yes, women have had to raise men, and you know, but I think at some point that man needs some kind of male
role model,
figure in their life for them to really like understand what it's like to be a woman. And I think that's why you get all this whole feminine woman situation, and like dudes don't like sometimes that like I hate this shit. Women be calling niggas gay. Yeah. A lot of times they don't even be gay. They just was raised by some women.
Yeah, they got like female tendencies.
They got female tendencies. They just come across that way. And like it irks me and shit because it's like, yo, stop telling us how to live. Like we got this. We gonna let you know what type of men we are, and you make the decision on if you won't fuck with that type of men or not. But don't be trying to switch and tell a nigga how to be a nigga. Like it's never gonna work. Yeah, I mean, and like much to the point of like all of that, what I'm saying about like women trying to raise men and all this shit, like as we get older, like as men, it's like we ain't trying to hear all that. Like we figured this shit out, we moving on. And that's why I honestly think that like when men get successful, and I don't think I'm ever gonna subscribe to this. I don't give a fuck where I put myself in, but I do. I understand when men get successful that they run to outside their race because it's like, bro, I can make all this money and now I ain't got to deal with the
attitude.
The attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about? Do you think the more success a men gain, he's more likely to find somebody outside of his race? And these are just opinions. I know we ain't talking facts, but like, do you think they gonna go run outside of the race, or you think they keep it? What's your thoughts?
I just think they trying to find something new.
And what's the reason behind that? Why you think that?
They trying to find something new because they try to get something they couldn't get when they wouldn't own. Because they couldn't get the same.
Meaning that fantasy you think you talking about?
Yeah, they couldn't get the same women when they their pockets was hurting.
Yeah.
So they're gonna try to get something they couldn't get.
Yeah. Do you think that black men, the more successful we go, do you think they should? I'm gonna ask you that. If we ask you a question this way, do you think they should keep it black, so to speak? What's your thought? Like nigga, boom, Jeremy, you made $40 million tomorrow. Should your wife be a black woman now?
If I want her to be, I go for whoever I got feelings for.
Yeah,
black, white.
Let me tell you why I asked that question, because like, and I don't even be trying to be on no fake woke shit or nothing, but it's like I really understand economics very well, right? And I understand the importance of like circulating dollars and that shit being, staying within the community, the whole concept of, having your black dollars work for black people longer, right? Yeah. I understand that. So like when I think about the more successful I get, and, I do want somebody of my same race for the simple fact that I think that, once we have a family, we start raising kids, I want to be able to raise those children. I want to be able to raise kids that are going to be positive role models for the same community that I come from. Yeah. As a black man, I get it, because, even if, let's say you go get a white woman, you have a son, he's still going to be considered black.
Oh, yeah.
However, he got to navigate two sides, right? And there's pros and cons to it, but that's just like, that's why I asked that question. For me, it's like, man, I'm thinking about the whole generational aspect of it whenever I'm trying to decide at that level. Like,
I ain't really think about it like that.
Listen, it ain't for you. That's just where my head goes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just where I'm at with it, and take it for what it is. And I know there's gonna be people that come out and have sound bites and be like, "Love is love," and people should choose who they want. I 100% agree with that. Yeah. I'm simply just telling you my preference.
Yeah, I want to marry a black woman.
Yeah,
but I'm open though.
You open to everything. Yeah, everything. If you fall for whoever, you gonna fall for whoever. Yeah. I tried that, bro. Yeah. I tried it recently. Let me tell you, bro. I had a situation. Well, I'm gonna say recently. I ain't gonna give you a timeline on camera. Well, I was trying some toxic nigga shit, bro. I'm just getting off toxic just because I wanna bring this story to you, and I feel like telling you right now. Yeah. So recently we stepped out, right? We went out, did our thing, and then I dropped you off. Remember that? So what you didn't know though is like I hit a little old fling up on some slide, boom, and I was trying to be on, so let me take you out because it was still early when I dropped you off. So I was like, boom. She's like, I don't feel like going nowhere, but you could pull up. Mind you, I hadn't talked to this chick in 7 months, 6-7 months. So when we was rocking, bro, a text message that said, I don't really feel like hanging out, but you can come slide on me. Yeah. That meant grab the condoms, shoot over, it's going down. I mean, like, I already understood because we had that thing, boom, right? So when I got that message, I don't feel like, I pull up to the crib, I kick the sneakers off through the slide, I got real comfortable, grab the essentials. Yeah. I shoot out to the crib, I shoot out to her house. And I'm kicking it, and mind you, like I said, we ain't talking 7 months, so I'm pulled up. I'm thinking it's finna be like how she used to show up. Man, this chick looks so She looked so regular and busted, like hair was everywhere.
She had a bonnet on?
Man, nah. She might as well put it on. She might as well put that bitch on. Like that, she had that struggle bun, son. You know, the little bitch was hanging back there.
Don't tell me she had a nightgown on too.
Man, yes, and she had some little pink leggings with some big, it's the middle of summer, nigga. The Ugg socks, some big wool bitches. So she come out with all that. I was like, damn, I was like, that's your presentation after not seeing me for 7 months? Cool. But you know, she's still a pretty ass chick. So I'm like, I ain't tripping. I know what's under all that. Yeah. So we get on the couch, and like, as soon as I sat down, nigga, she was like, so I'm confused. And like, boom, the conversation was like, it went from what I thought it was finna be to on some, nigga, what we doing? Like, why this text message came through? Why you trying to see me all of a sudden? What's going on? Oh, man,
I'd have left. I ain't lying, I'd have left.
No, but like, I'm there, and it's like, let me try and see if I can get to the ego, but I had to answer all that shit. Yeah. And like, at the end of the day, like, we got through about a 15-minute conversation. I'm getting to my point. And we started watching motherfucking, what's the old boy with Forrest Whitaker, the show? Shit that's popping.
Oh.
All them,
Godfather
Harlem, right? She was like, you ain't seen the new episode? Boom. Now I was like, okay, lay back in her lap, we finna get popping. Yeah. So I'm trying nothing, bro. Nothing. Then she hit me with I'm getting sleepy. I was like, yeah, it is late. We go lay down. Yeah. She was like, we ain't even on that type of time no more. You gotta go.
Damn, she put you out.
Put me out, nigga. I was like, sweetheart, it's 1:47 in the morning. I gotta go home. Damn. She was like, yeah. She was like, we're gonna see if you stand on everything. And like, but at the end of the day, I'm telling you the story now is because like I respected it because like she dropped her nuts on me, son. Yeah. Like it was the dopest shit
Since
ever.
You home with blue balls, man.
I ain't mad at it. She dropped her nuts on me. She was like, yo, I got standards, but the whole ride home, I was like, nigga, Jeremy gonna be dying laughing. Hey, but what you got for your bro talk, bro? Just to wrap it up, I just wanted to bring that full circle up.
Bro talk, I got, what's your most 2 important things in life that you need?
My most 2 important things in life that I need?
Yeah. That you care about.
That I care about. So, my 2 most important things is my respect and my word, like my morals, my principles. So
I'm talking about like time, money.
Oh, I mean, shit.
All right, that's your most important thing.
My most important thing, shit. I mean, money comes with my work ethic. So like time is definitely important, and respect. Yeah, like that's probably the 2 most important things to me in life. I know outside of that, I'm gonna get to the bag. I'm gonna get to multiple bags. I'm gonna figure that out. So that's me.
I say that to say this, fellas. I'm gonna save y'all time and money. If you in a bar, a club, a lounge in Houston, and I'm there, you might as well leave. Because you're not going to get no women if I'm there. That's why I say that, you know what I'm saying? And if he there, you might as well cancel Christmas.
It's over.
So we're going to save y'all time and y'all money.
It's always we show up, he the look and I'm the mouthpiece. She going to fall for somebody. She fucking stupid. Yeah. Now you got to tell her, we ain't finna get no hoes. We ain't finna get no hoes. And now I'm mad. That's the podcast niggas talking about they got all the bitches.
But hey, y'all prove me wrong though. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, we welcome the challenge. We welcome the challenge. Hey, to sum up the episode, man, my bro talk, honestly, I just because we on some Juneteenth and some Father's Day shit, I do got something to say. Just hey, ladies, I really want to ask y'all one favor, right? First and foremost, happy Father's Day to every father out there, whether you are struggling one or one is doing great. I genuinely believe that if you made a baby, you know, you somewhere in your heart you want to be that man. So yeah. I'm hoping that you do step up if you falling short. But my point is, listen, lady, we listen to y'all talk about deadbeat this and all that 364 days out the year, bro. And I honestly get as a man. That there's fathers out there who are not stepping up. However, it's disingenuous and fucked up when y'all come out on Father's Day to shit on fathers, bro. It's like we getting
not to especially that picture they post where they say they post a picture of themselves, but Happy Father's Day to me.
Right. It's like, and I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't stepped up as a father, however you want to call that, right? I'm the mom and the dad. Oh, whatever. Okay. Is it too much to ask for 24 fucking hours?
Yeah.
Right? And I'm telling y'all this, and I ain't got no kids. I'm just saying I see this shit and I really like, I'm like, yeah, that's really fucked up because I know some great, great dads out there. And every goddamn year, it's like y'all gonna shit on our day, and when y'all do buy gifts, it's socks and it's some t-shirts and it's some motherfucking some tank tops, and it's like, and it's, hey, I got this day planned for you, but I need you to do the barbecuing, and I need, you got all these responsibilities for a nigga on this day. Like, treat Father's Day the same fucking energy you give Mother's Day. That's all I'm saying. That's my bro talk, man. Listen, at the end of the day, I always say, bro, it's your relationship, your life, do what the fuck you want to. I am KP of the Certified Steppaz. This is my homie Smooth. Welcome back, my dog. Can't wait to get back to more bullshit with you.
Sure.
This is episode 26, and we'll see y'all on the other side. Y'all.